Welcome back. Today we're going to study, or rather look at the element of design, shape. Shape is a two-dimensional area or plane that may be open or closed, organic, or geometric, found in nature or made by humans. So, we all know from kindergarten what our geometric shapes are. So, a triangle, a square, a rectangle, any kind of shape that may have straight lines or is made up of angles. It can be even a shape that has a variety of sides and the number of angles. So it doesn't have to be necessarily a shape that we can name, okay? Okay. Of course, this will include ovals and circles. A trapezoid. Okay. A star shape that is formed out of straight lines and angles. And I'm pretty sure you get the idea of the variety of shapes that will fall in this category. Organic shapes are shapes that you will normally find in nature, and they can be shapes like this. Anything that is made out of, multiple curved lines like this. They can be, whoops, I thought that I made a an oval. So a leaf shape would be one. Flower shape. So I'm sure that we could fill up the space with a ton of different organic shapes. Now there are two different kinds of shapes that we wouldn't normally think of, and those are positive shapes and negative shapes. So what is a positive shape? Let's say that you draw something random, maybe something that may resemble that, which can be just a silhouette of some sort. It can be an abstract type of shape, or it can be anything that you want it to be. And then the mere fact that you are emphasizing what you see inside the shape, okay, or let's say you might want to color it, so that whole entire shape is going to be a positive shape. So I just drew something very organic and added a few lines inside just to emphasize the shape itself. However, if you were to take that same exact shape, okay, and you were to okay, hold on a sec. I gotta do this in a different way. Okay, so I'm gonna copy and paste it. Okay, so now I have that. Okay. But I want to do something a little bit different, and that is to actually, I'm going to trace that whole entire shape. Okay. I need to add a layer, sorry. So in your case, because you are doing it on paper, just try to draw what you have just drawn. But because my shape over here is very, very organic and very detailed, I'm going to do this. Okay, so I'm going to delete that. Now, the whole entire thing will need to be shaded around. So everything around, okay, whatever is black, that becomes your negative shape. Another way to do this negative shape is to actually add those lines that we have done in the positive shape area. Add them to the area around it. So that will make this space right here, okay, you're going to be activating the negative shape or the negative space. That is a term that's interchangeable in art. Negative shapes, negative space. So the whole entire area that surrounds whatever object you have drawn is actually your negative shape. And notice that there's areas that are in between these little areas. Okay. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, hopefully when I erase this, you're going to have a sense of what that whole entire negative shape is all about. The mere fact that I had a very heavy outline can actually make that whole entire shape look more like the positive shape rather than the negative shape. So now you can see exactly what that negative shape is. So right there, right before your eyes, you saw that whole entire transformation. And I could go back in and maybe add a few more lines to make this space a little bit more evident. But I am sure you get the idea. Okay. So let's do something that is rather a more simple shape. And I think we're all familiar with that shape that we always drew when we were little. And that is the house shape. And we always drew our windows, right? Okay, so this is a very simple, elementary design. And then we added all these cute little roof tiles. I don't know why I didn't want to undo it. Okay. And then we had the ground and all that wonderful stuff, maybe a tree or whatever. So the house itself is our positive shape. Okay, well, if we if we are going to do a negative shape of this house, you definitely want to draw or focus just on the outside of the house, right? Or everything that is not been drawn in. So that would be all this empty space right here. All this empty space is our negative shape. Now in very advanced art classes such as figure drawing classes or landscapes or still life or anytime that you draw something that is very, very, very detailed, many times it's kind of hard to draw the inside part of things. So in order for an artist to block in the whole entire drawing and the shape and everything that's going on in the picture, many times the artist will focus only on the negative shapes that he will see around the object that he's trying to draw, the object, the figure, the landscape, whatever it is that he's trying to draw. And it's very important to train your eye to see these negative shapes and negative spaces, because it will really help you to get to the details that you want to get without having to draw them all in at first. So once again, I like to go and kind of get rid of the outline so that only the background shows up. Okay. So let's draw another shape here. Maybe we can draw something like this. I don't like that line. Sometimes when I draw something, I would change my mind midway about what I want to do. And this is one of those times. keep in mind that this is an exercise. However, we still want to make something that looks halfway decent, right? Okay. So now I want to show you a trick of the trade where you don't necessarily have to draw the whole entire thing in order to create a negative space. And in this case, what I want you to do is to use the side of your pencil and kind of shade in this whole entire thing. Okay, and you can like scribble and make marks that, you know, are kind of random and interesting. You may be wondering, what in the whole world is this going to be? Well, this is going to be a moment where you are going to learn that your eraser is not just for erasing mistakes. It is also a drawing tool. And I like to use my eraser as a drawing tool. So now with the eraser that you have, I'm going to choose something that is slightly more more like an actual eraser. Let's see what kind of thing that does. I'm going to have to make it smaller. Okay, so now what I wanted to do is to go in and try to draw just what you have done above. And if it's not exactly, that's okay. I mean, it can be just as close as you can get it to be. Mine is not going to be exact. And then you can go in and clean up as much as you can inside. So there you have 3 examples of positive and negative shapes. Okay, and in this last one, I would love for you to draw your own examples. This way I will see whether or not you actually understand, what is a negative and what is a positive shape in this case. All right. So hopefully you enjoyed this very simple and very straightforward worksheet, and I will see you next time when we will be looking at the principle of design that goes with this unit, and that would be our rhythm. Thanks for watching.